All right, BS Sports coming at you. Week 6 college football. We're gonna review some games from last week. We're gonna give some picks out, talk some college football this week. Got a pretty good slate. Not as much of a gauntlet as last week, but some good games. And before we get into it, I got one thing to say, and that is Roll Tide. You wanna go first? You go LSU Ole Miss, or do you want to talk about your Tennessee Volunteers and how good they looked first?
I wouldn't say how good they looked, but we can talk LSU.
All right.
So did
frauds. That's our fraud alert, just so you know. I knew the LSU. I knew these guys are frauds from day one.
Yeah.
I've been saying it. They played nobody. Your Clemson win looks like garbage after Clemson loses their 5th game of the year and they've only played 4, but they have 5 losses.
I mean, yeah, honestly, but like, did Ole Miss even look that good? Like,
I mean, good enough to beat the number 3 team in the country. I mean, people were all over LSU.
Yeah, that's true.
LSU's got a solid defense. I'll give them that, but I just don't trust their offense. Nussmeier is now out for the season, isn't he? I think he's having surgery on his like lat or oblique or something like that. So apparently, word on this, and college is goofy compared to the NFL. Right, they don't have to disclose everything because there's not as much scrutiny. I don't know if it's betting. There's still a ton of betting on college football, but they say he's been playing through it all year, and they kind of hit it. Now, is it an excuse just to help his draft capital? Because he's still going to be a top quarterback coming out of college in the NFL draft.
Yeah, for sure.
People are criticizing his downfield ball, how it doesn't have any life on it anymore. So maybe there's some truth to it, but either way, I'm pretty sure he is out for the season after this game.
Okay. I guess I must have missed that somehow. Did he get hurt during the game?
That's a good question because I thought he played the entirety of the game.
That's what I thought too. That's why I'm kind of shocked by it because I didn't see him come out at all. So,
yep, I think it was probably something that he probably got hurt and they evaluated it. And
Ole Miss actually won this game like late, didn't they? Wasn't it like a little comeback or something? Trying to look at the.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to look up.
No, you're good. It's been
Garrett Nussmeier here.
It's been a whole almost week now, so kind of got to remember these games. Normally we're doing this on Tuesday.
Yep,
it's still fresh. Doing a little later.
We're trying to switch it up too to get some more information. Quit making shitty picks all week.
Yeah, for sure. We'll get into those. But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't too overly impressed by either team, honestly. I mean, I guess they basically swapped rankings, right? It looks like Ole Miss is almost really 4th. Am I seeing this correctly? 4th, and LSU dropped to 13.
Yes. Ole Miss is. Yep, they're number 4 now.
Okay.
Apparently it's not official, but
not official. He's out. Okay.
It sounds like he needs everything I'm reading. It sounds like he needs it, but he's not officially doing the surgery. But I guess he's got some kind of a tear.
Okay.
Somewhere. So we'll see. Either way, you might be hurting your team playing a banged up quarterback, but
yeah, and he was projected to come out, right?
Yes.
Come out to the draft.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he was one of the top.
I bet
it was really him and Klubnik were the 2 that were kind of the highest in the draft boards, and
they both look like trash.
Might be Guy Simpson now. Who knows?
Is he coming out too?
Yeah,
I guess he has to. Right? I guess he doesn't have to. But
he's been there since I think Bryce Young's first year.
Was it Bryce Young?
Bryce Young's last year.
I did see that he was sitting behind. He sat behind 2. Yeah,
Milroe had 2
Young
years.
and Milroe.
Yep.
So okay. Yeah, I mean they are frauds for sure. LSU. I guess we'll see who does Ole Miss. Who's they got? Who do they? I think are they on a bye this week?
They might be.
I didn't see them as we were scrolling through some pre-games. But yeah, I mean, I honestly wasn't impressed with either team, to say the least. So
yep, I know. What's his name? Whit Weeks.
Oh,
Landry's boyfriend or whatever. There's a nice video of him irking middle of a drive, and then end of the game, Lane Kiffin's trying to go find him. Hey, did the over hit?
Yeah, I forgot that was the big storyline of this game with the over and Lane Griffin Kiffin, sorry. Lane Kiffin tweeting,
Get your popcorn ready.
take the over.
No,
Yeah, big storyline there, but
it was a good game. Trinidad Chambliss, I mean, I don't know what his stat line was, but he played pretty well for the most part. I think he's climbing up the Heisen board just a little bit, but
yeah, I guess if you win games and you play well.
Being on the top ranked, undefeated SEC team, of course, is going to get you some looks, right? So we'll see if he can continue that. What's crazy, that was his first game against a Power 4 school because he was
I remember. I think I do.
FBS guy last
I think
year,
I do remember you saying that.
or not FBS. Or I can't remember where he came from. No, he was a D2 quarterback last year.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Really? Now he's starting for Ole Miss. Huh.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, so they have Washington State. They have a bye, then Washington State, but then they play Georgia and
2 byes.
Yeah, 2 byes. And then they play Georgia and Georgia, and then Oklahoma in Oklahoma. So.
Georgia can't lose in Georgia, right?
Unless it's to Alabama.
Or can they?
Unless it's to Alabama.
Don't give up piss.
But yeah, so they have 2 tough games there. So let's see. Yeah, let's see if they can do it. That game's they played Georgia in Georgia the week of Bama, Tennessee. So that's some good matchups. That
third Saturday in October.
So that'll be
Cigar week.
That'll be a great slate on that. Could it potentially be better than this past Saturday's? We'll have to wait and see, but
we'll see how these teams shake out. If anyone loses,
it's a good point.
Games,
it's a good point too.
But
yeah, then we can go to our my Tennessee Volunteers going into Mississippi State and beating the Cowboys. Oh, sorry, Cowbells.
The Cowbells. they barely beat the Cowbells, but they got them.
God, I hate those damn things.
Yeah, we didn't. What? Oh, we're watching LSU Ole Miss.
Yeah,
right?
we weren't watching the game too much. I thought it was going to be probably so up front. I mean, Mississippi State has kind of turned that program around a little bit. So I mean, it's not like not like it was in the past where they were like some Vanderbilt. It's almost like a Vanderbilt, honestly. Like they've kind of gotten some pieces and have kind of made these interesting SEC games that used to be just pushovers and just flybys. So
right.
But yeah, I mean Tennessee goes in kind of, I guess I would say take care of business, I guess, but I don't know. Their defense is kind of scary. Like giving up 34 to Mississippi State. I don't know if that's a recipe for success going into the rest of the gauntlet of a SEC schedule. So, and then giving up to, I mean, it's Georgia, but giving up whatever they did to Georgia, 40 something.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, as long as they can keep scoring points and Joey can keep slinging the rock.
Yeah. Looks like Shapen didn't have that great of a game passing, but Bothwell, the running back there, had 23 for 134, 2 touchdowns. Looks like, and then their other running, I mean, they just got gashed on the ground. Wow. They just pounded the rock. Other running back Booth had 17 for 58 and a touchdown. I mean, it was all. It looks like they moved the ball on the ground,
all on the ground.
Whatever they wanted, but then you got Joey Aguilar again replacing Nico without a hiccup in the world. Just throws for a casual 335 and a touchdown. That's how you win ball games like that. When the other team's controlling the clock, just running it down your throat, and you can go in 3 plays and go score to Brazil.
So I really didn't watch until like the 4th quarter. And I turned it on, I believe in your kitchen. And we were watching, and they needed a score to tie, I believe, to take it to OT with like 3 minutes left. And they went right down the field and scored.
I think that's where Mississippi State shows their true colors, because if you really get up for that game and you're the Bulldogs, you got to make a couple stops there. And I mean, the one play I remember watching was that touchdown to Brazil, and it was like a 10-yard slant that a guy misses a tackle, and there's just no one else playing in the secondary, just to the crib.
Crib.
Blown coverages happen, but I mean, when you move the ball successfully on the ground at home, you got to win that ball game.
Yep. So Tennessee's also off this week, and then they got Arkansas at home, and then the big game against Bama. So that'll be a true test, because if they beat Bama in Bama, then we got a bunch of one-loss teams on our hands. So the SEC championship game will be up in the air. I think Bama's probably pretty safe, and of course we'll get into them at whenever the week happens. But I think they're probably, if they beat Tennessee, they're probably pretty safe, and that's probably a hold. Probably pretty safe to get to the SEC championship game. I would say if they can. Well, don't forget about the Missouri Tigers next week.
Yeah, that's the ends. Yeah, we'll have probably an entire hour-long podcast with a guest speaker that week. We're hoping. We're still trying to work out the details of the contract for the week, but hopefully we'll have him on and we'll get to talk. I'm sure he's gonna rant about how Vanderbilt gets college game day and Missouri doesn't. So
Yeah, so I mean the Vols look okay. I don't know. We'll see. They looked. It's promising. I mean, what they did against Georgia, then going to Mississippi State, it could be a letdown spot, but they got the W in OT, so
Yep.
we'll see. We'll see how they look
hey,
against.
SEC road wins and SEC road win at the end of the day.
Yep, they
Just
got Bama and Oklahoma coming up, so some big games, and we'll see how they fare. So, Vontae Adams, baby. Alrighty. You want to go to the Bama game, or you want to go to Penn State first?
We can do Penn State just for a minute.
Okay.
Double OT game.
Double OT. We didn't watch this game too
Oh,
closely. I had a nice sweat going on with a first touchdown scorer. Who was it with Singleton? Right. I had I had Allen. I had Allen.
Katron Allen and Jeremy Bernard.
Bernard hit in the Bama game, and then I was a nuisance to Brandon, and I kept telling him to flip the game back whenever the Penn State, what the hell's their team name?
The Nittany Lions.
All right. When Penn State got in the red zone, which didn't happen very often, and there was no touchdown scored in the first half, so kind of a boring game there. But then it kind of opened up in the second half. I don't know. We didn't watch it too closely, like I said. But did you learn anything? I mean,
the biggest takeaway from this game is Penn State they just can't get over the hump. I mean, everyone at Penn State, social media, Twitter, whatever it is, this is their best team they've had in a long time, by far. They returned Singleton, they returned Katron Allen, their two-headed monster running back, they returned Drew Aller. I mean, and they still have a solid defense, but you gotta win one of these top 10 games. That's the knock on James Franklin, right? Is that he can't win these ball games. And now you're Penn State. You lose that home game to Oregon. If I'm not mistaken, upcoming they've got.
I don't think they play anyone.
They're looking at Ohio State, and Indiana. I mean, and then you got Nebraska, who's trying to show a little sign of life. I mean, you're looking at
Mahomes Jr.
Yeah, Dylan Raiola. They're looking at a 3-loss season here.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to think they're going to take care of business against Indiana at home, but they go to Columbus to play Ohio State. I mean, they're looking at 2 losses.
I don't think I can trust them against Indiana at home, man. Like, this Indiana team is kind of showed out.
Yep.
So I don't know. I mean,
yep.
Yeah, surely. I mean, that Ohio State line has to be like 10 to 12.
Oregon hasn't been really tested yet. Neither was Penn State, right? That was kind of the whole topic of conversation here. But I don't think Oregon has a great defense. I mean, they've got a solid, top-notch program defense, but they're not. It's not like playing Georgia and Athens or anything like that, or Ohio State's defense that's just got an insane amount of 5 stars all over the place. I'd expect them to put up more than 24 points at home at the whiteout.
Yeah, I mean, you have to.
And how many of that was overtime? Was that overtime points too?
Yes. Well, it was 6-3 at half, I believe.
Yeah, so they only put up 14, and it was all in the fourth quarter. They put up 14 points in regulation at home.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. You can't do that and expect to win big time games, and especially, I mean, once you get to the college football playoffs, God willing, they make it still. I mean, if you're a 3-loss, you don't make it. Even if you lose to Ohio State, you might not make it, honestly, because you might have 5 SEC schools that have 1 loss, like legit, like.
And yep, and then they go on a rant here, but then they just fall to number 7. Like, who would they beat?
Yeah,
show me the resume.
Yeah, that is questionable.
Villanova, their best win right now.
Yeah, that's very questionable. I didn't even realize they fall to 7, and Oregon goes to 2. Like, I don't know. I just feel like Bama only jump into 10. Yeah, you lost to Florida State, whatever. But like,
I think the Florida State lost to Virginia.
I don't know. I know they always play Georgia well at home, or they just play Georgia well. But
they're eating the dogs.
They are eating the dogs.
That is now 10-1 in the last 11. Kirby's 1-7 all-time career against Alabama.
Yeah, it's crazy.
0-2 against Kalen DeBoer.
Just if DeBoer could figure out how to beat non-top ranked teams.
You know what? You keep beating Georgia every year and pound their faces into the sand. I don't care if you lose to Vandy.
Don't say that too fast. Might lose back-to-back seasons, back-to-back seasons of Vandy. But I don't know. I wasn't honestly another game where like Wasn't impressed. Like 6-3 doesn't impress me with these two defenses. Like, why are you not scoring points?
Yep.
You know, so
And you have those two off. I mean, Oregon's got a solid offense.
yeah.
People love Dante Moore. He's all of a sudden, I think, up in the Heisman race, kind of at the top there too. But
Who's the Oregon coach?
Dan Lanning,
God, what did you see that interview? I think it was
coked out of his mind.
oh
came
my
out,
God.
had the
That was
white-
insane.
Had the white powder on his nose still and
Insane.
everything.
Good for
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Was that at half or was that after the game?
That was after they won.
Okay.
Yeah, that was after they.
Yeah, I guess that would be that hype too. So
Oh yeah, that's a big win for
Needed
them.
some.
Good for him.
yeah, that's a big win.
Saban guy. Go Dan Lanning. Although he can't beat Kalen DeBoer either.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kalen DeBoer,
let's go there.
roll damn Tide, huh?
Bama, Georgia in Athens. Fuck Alabama. That's all I can say. Scored 24 in the first. Hold on, let me ran first.
You had a brutal.
24 in the first half. I take team total over 26.5, and they can't score a freaking single point in the second half. Are you kidding me? I was hoping for overtime. I was rooting for overtime. Sorry.
Connor Talty, you owe this man some money for that brutal kick.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. This idiot. That was like it wasn't even that far either. It was like a 45-yarder.
That's the worst kick I've ever. There's
Yeah, it was like
how did they let him go back out in the field?
that's
I mean, this
unbelievable.
this isn't watching goddamn Louisville play football on Saturday. This is Alabama and the Crimson Tide. How are you going to kick a field goal like that?
That's unbelievable.
You go from Will Reichard, all-time leading NCAA football point scorer, to this buffoon.
That's
No, they had
unbelievable.
they had a different guy last year. They stole a kicker from I don't know. They stole some really good kicker. They all got pissy about the NIL. Whoever it was like some MAC school.
This guy was the guy they stole?
No.
Oh,
The guy last year in between Reichard and this guy.
Oh, okay. Well, this guy needs to be fired immediately.
Yep.
So, or scholarship stripped. I hope he's not making NIL money because I
Yeah.
swear to God. But
So,
yeah,
yeah.
okay, rant over
24-21, solid showing by the Tide.
in the first half.
A lot of storylines came out of this game. I think my favorite of all of them is Caden Proctor, the 360-pound lineman, might be wide receiver 1 at Alabama. He may be looking to
Definitely not Ryan Williams.
break some Amari Cooper records and Julio Jones records and Devontae Smith records. I mean,
What a dog.
he's up there. No, what's funny about that? They said, so I guess one reason he got that pass is because he lost like 40 pounds or something. That was his reward to like get it in game. But so they came off the bye week, right? So they had 2 weeks of practice or whatever. But of course, it's Georgia. It's like, okay, are we really going to throw the ball to a lineman in the
surely
Georgia
did it.
game?
He almost scored too.
He did almost score, but apparently he was making some insane one-handed catches like in practice.
Really?
So it gave him the confidence to go ahead and pull the trigger on it and let the bowling ball get going downhill. And
Let the big man eat.
you ain't stopping him. That was awesome to watch.
What an unbelievable
that was
play.
a sweet play.
It was sweet.
Yep. On top of that, and then you got Kirby deciding to go for it on 4th and 3 instead of kick the tying field goal with what six
Yeah, they're
six
like
minutes
they're
left.
They're like what on the 12 or something.
Yeah. I mean,
Like you got to kick that. You got to take those points, man.
it's.
I thought you figured Kirby would know better.
I think, and that's the knock on Kirby. That's where people like are starting to get upset with Kirby. Like you can only be so upset with him because if there's any dynasty in college football right now, it's Georgia, right?
It has to be. I mean, there's no doubt.
But it's like those calls happen all the time in some of these big games. I know it's not the first time it's happened, but it's also one of those things. If he kicks the field goal there, and the game goes to overtime, let's say Bama still wins or whatever, or Bama goes in that last drive, kicks the field goal and win it. No one's knocking Kirby for not going for it. You know what I mean?
yeah, in this type of game, you got to take the point.
I was gonna say
Points come
with the way
few
they
and far
shut
between.
Alabama out the second half, came out with a game plan. Yeah, I'd be kicking that ball all day.
Yeah.
And trust your defense and try to get the ball back one more time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and they got the ball back, didn't they? They had the ball back. They just couldn't move it. I think they ended up at like the 50 or something.
There might have been one more drive.
Yeah, I think there was one more, and they just couldn't move it. So
then,
I don't know. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. You got to take those points.
yeah, but like plays like that, and then the play that iced the game where they ran that like kind of fake wheel route that kind of rolled Simpson out to the left. For a minute, it looked like it was scream. I mean, they had all the linebackers went that way, and then you had Jam Miller just kind of rolled out, and then
That was a good play.
Ty took us to that's where the Ryan Grubb signing, coming back with Kalen DeBoer, just like the offensive genius that he is, and just the way those two mesh. That's as an Alabama fan, that's what you wanted to see from bringing the guy like that on to scheme plays like that. How do you close out Georgia? How do you close out whatever? Right?
Yeah, true. I mean, because normally on that 3rd and 2, was it? 3rd and 3 or something?
Yeah, I think it was 3rd and 2. Yep.
I mean, normally you're running that ball just to strictly run out the clock.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So, and I mean, to pull that, I mean, you gotta have some balls on you to make that play and
For sure.
give your guy, no pun intended, guy
Simpson, our Heisman favorite.
A chance to go out and make that throw and win the game. So
Man, Ty Simpson, man. I mean, it's a long season to go.
276, 2 tutties.
Alabama's got a tough schedule, and it seems like every game they're coming off of a ranked game into the next one. And a lot of these, I saw this tweet today about all these top teams playing Bama. It's always off a bye week or off some crappy game week, so it's going to be tough for them. But like Kirby gave him all kinds of shots. The way he was just changing plays, reading the defense, taking his checkdowns, getting the ball out quick. I mean, he was controlling that game. I mean, he was just in it from the start. Even when they struggled, I mean, he took care of the ball enough.
Yeah, I mean, you can't turn it over. Yeah, I mean, and that's such. I mean, yeah, if your offense isn't clicking or whatever for a couple drives, like you just can't turn the ball over.
Yep.
So he protected it and whatnot. So Bama has a little bit of a gauntlet here. Honestly, I know you won't admit that next week's a gauntlet, but I mean, it's not an easy game.
We'll get into that game here shortly. So,
well, you got Vandy, Mizzou, Tennessee, South Carolina, LSU, Oklahoma. I mean, that's a tough road. So
sure is.
And
then the Iron Bowl.
That's never easy either.
Iron Bowl's in Jordan Hare this year too, I believe.
Is it? Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, big Alabama win for you guys. Let's see if Tennessee can come in and knock you guys off.
Yeah. Good luck.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see if they win in Athens, and we'll talk.
We don't go there this year, so.
Oh, you don't?
We just played them.
Oh, that's right.
We lost at home.
I'm thinking Ole Miss.
So we can't even win at home to them. So,
so getting into next week.
Should have won the game, though.
Getting into next week's games. Start Alabama Vandy while we're just on the conversation or on the topic.
Let's jump right into it.
So you got
Bama. When do they play? What time is that game?
That is 2:30.
2:30.
Yeah. Are you going to ruin this game for me?
Oh?
Are you going to ruin this game for me?
Am I going to ruin it for you?
Yeah.
Why?
What are we doing Saturday at 2:30?
Oh, no. We'll have a TV.
What game's going to be on?
I mean, probably this one. I don't even know. Yeah, there's like no games on this.
Is Troy going?
Yeah, but they have a bye.
Well, then I don't want him. We don't want to watch that game. I'm not listening to him talk Vandy for 3 hours.
Florida, Texas is on, so we'll be flipping back between that and this game.
I'll have it on my phone.
I'll just turn on the TV, dude.
True. So 10.5 point spread right now for Alabama.
Yep, 10.5. Over under is 55.5.
You got a couple storylines here. You got Theo Vaughn in attendance, who's supposed to be taking Diego Pavia's mom out after the game, right?
Oh yeah, why is
there was some kind of a bet or some kind of bet?
I do remember that.
There was some kind of a bet that they made that I guess they beat. I don't know. Who was it? Who did Vanderbilt just beat? South Carolina, right? Yeah. It's a South Carolina game. If they beat them, then Theo got to take his mom out only if he got him a date with some chick. I don't know who it was.
Some influencer?
Yeah, can't remember who it was.
Did Theo get the date for?
I thought so.
Oh,
I mean, they're both going to be in Tuscaloosa.
All right. I guess Theo's taking his mom out then.
So on top of that, he's there for the game day pick, right? So
yeah. So why is he there for the game day pick? Is he a Bama fan?
Well, no, I'm pretty sure he's from Louisiana. I don't know if he's
He lives in Tennessee.
I don't think he's an Alabama fan.
Yeah, which is kind of weird, right?
Pretty sure he's from Louisiana. So don't know.
Is this the first game day ever that Vanderbilt's been a part of?
I don't know, but it's the first time that Alabama and Vanderbilt have played as a ranked game since like 1943.
Vanderbilt used to be ranked. They've been ranked?
Something insane like that.
You could have told me that Vanderbilt's never been ranked in their life, and I would believe you. Besides, I guess they got ranked last year. But
hey, Vanderbilt's they're an OG SEC school.
They are. Blue blood?
Blue blood now. Pavia changed it. I think Nick Saban's changed his mind on the Vanderbilt Commodores.
Yeah, I would refrain from Nick Saban saying anything on the game day studio on Saturday morning if he knew it was good for him.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, he's just gonna get memed again.
Yep. So in Tuscaloosa, I think they'll be a little more focused for this game. I think they talked about just last year how they were a little lackadaisical in spots like this. I think DeBoer and Grubb and them, they'll have these guys ready. I think Ty Simpson has a lot of Nick Saban principles in him. some of the speeches he gave, that came out during halftime at the end of the game, has a lot of like take care of like the small things. Small things matter. They add up to the big picture. Kind of what Nick Saban preached all those years. So maybe he's the last glimpse of Nick Saban that Alabama has. So
Need
I
some.
think it's a good spot. But what worries me is that Alabama gets gashed on the ground. That's all Georgia could do was move the ball on the ground, and they did it well. And when you have a running quarterback that's running like read options and pitch plays and whatever, it happened in the game last year against Vanderbilt, and it happened in the Florida State game. I mean, they just got gashed. They could not stop anything. I hope they game plan for this because if you're Alabama and Kane Womack and this defense, you stop the run game. You make Diego and this team throw the ball downfield and prove that they can play more than just triple option, read op, whatever the hell they're going to play, right?
Yeah, you have to. I mean, honestly, I feel like wasn't the time of possession in that game last year like absurd?
Oh, it was like 42 minutes to 17 minutes.
Yeah, it was like absolutely insane. So,
I think
that's the only way. If Vandy wins this game, that's the way they do it again.
Yep. And I will say what Alabama's got going for them is if it does turn into that type of game, you feel a lot better with a Ty Simpson-led team than Jalen Milroe because Milroe had to rely on the legs a lot, which runs the clock, chews clock. It wasn't like chunk yardage plays through the air, which I think this Alabama team can do as good as anyone in the country. So
Yeah,
I think you feel better about that, but
you do have better.
you just gotta stop the run. Last thing you want if you're Alabama is to have Pavia and these guys running all over you, have a lead at halftime, or it's a close game at halftime, and they're really starting to all of a sudden feel, yep, we can do this again. They got to come out. You got to get a 2-touchdown lead, 2-score lead, and just show these guys that you're still Alabama.
Yeah. There is a shit ton of money on Vanderbilt to cover and to win the game.
I'm sure.
Like just a shit ton. Line has moved from, it opened 14.5.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
14?
14.5. It opened at. I don't know when that open was, but
yeah, I'd be curious to see when that was.
Sorry, it was 14, and
I feel like I saw 11.
The 27th. What's today's date? October 3rd, 2nd?
Yep. 2nd.
So about a week ago when it opened. It opened 14, and now it's down to 10.5. Do you think Bama covers 10.5? You'd like to think so, right?
I don't know. As weak as they've been against the run, I mean, they can make adjustments. They've got a stud defensive line. They got a star-studded defense. They just have to sell out for it. If they do, then I think they'll have success. The other thing, too, is I think it was like 40-35 was the final last year. Alabama had a pick six on a ball that it smoked someone in the helmet, went straight up, and Vandy had a pick six. And I think they had three total turnovers in that game. So take care of the football.
That doesn't help, yeah.
Take care of the football, get some stops, get off the field on 4th and short when they're running these plays, and they cover 10.5. Yep.
Okay.
But will they do it?
You like an over or under 55.5?
And Johnny Manziel. Johnny Manziel's there.
He's there?
Yeah, he's
coaching Pavia.
Yeah, apparently he's going to be on their sidelines just hyping up Pavia. I don't know.
Really? That's weird.
Yep. Because he's beaten Alabama and Tuscaloosa.
He knows what it takes.
He does know what it takes. Money. So
God, I love Manziel, dude.
It'll be a good one. It'll be a good game. Respect Vandy.
I mean, you got to now. You absolutely have to. All right, enough about the Tide.
Was there a 2:30 game we were talking about?
Texas, Florida?
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Why are we talking about a 1-3 Florida team playing the University of Texas?
Florida is plus 4.5 at home. Over under is 42.5.
This isn't even a game we should be talking about. What's going on here? Do we not trust Arch Manning?
Absolutely not.
And yeah. They're kind of getting the rap that LSU's gotten. LSU's got it worse. I think social media, in the media in general, of like, are they frauds or are they legit, than Arch Manning, because it's Arch Manning, right? So like the name alone is just selling Texas and getting all the hype or whatever. He's getting up and standing over guys and emoting on them after he's already up 45-0.
Dude, they have played nobody.
That's what I'm saying. It's the exact same thing as LSU. The only team they've played
was Ohio State early on.
They lost.
And they lost 14-7.
They scored 7 total points against a solid defense in Columbus. I mean, you got to acknowledge that, but still, You haven't seen anything out
This,
of them.
the problem with this Florida team is whenever, I mean, I don't know. Do you think Texas's defense is good?
I think Texas' defense is pretty good. Just
Like, do you
because
think it's better than like a Miami, or do you think it's better than like an
yes,
LSU?
they could be pretty comparable to LSU. LSU's I like their defense. I think LSU's got a solid defense.
That's the struggle I have with this Florida team. It's like if they're
Florida-
going to be able to put enough points on the board to win the ball game or even cover this number.
Florida and Lagway this is starting to feel like a lightning in a bottle team. Is it gonna strike this day, or is this the day that it's gonna explode or whatever? Because if it is, Texas loses this game by 2 scores. But
Yeah.
they haven't showed. I mean, obviously they're not gonna do this consistently. I mean, they're freaking 1-3. They can't win a ball game. They can't beat South Florida. Those frauds.
Well, you see this line. I mean, and just if you're like a casual, like sports bettor, like you load up your sports book Saturday morning, you're looking for a game to bet, and you see this line where that was hilarious. You see this line with Texas minus 4.5 on the road at Florida, who's a 1-3 team. Texas
And
coming in
it's
3-1.
The Texas Longhorns.
The Texas Longhorns. You know Arch Manning's there. You got to believe that the public's just slamming Texas on Saturday morning. And I just there's no way. It cannot be that easy.
Yep. If I'm a Texas fan, I'm this is like the Vanderbilt situation. Like, except for this is a big school, just in the fact that like of a letdown spot, right? But it's the swamp. It's DJ Lagway. I mean, he showed glimpses of legitimacy, but they just can't put it together. And Arch hasn't showed anything. They haven't shown anything.
Nothing. I mean, he's looked worse than like I don't even know how to say it. Like, he's looked worse than what we anticipated coming into the year.
At this point, he's running the ball better. He's throwing the ball.
Yeah, which I guess is hard to be because he was expected so much coming into the year, and he's looked so bad. But like, I don't know. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Give me the Gators plus 4.5.
Feels trappy. I feel like if I'm going to bet on Florida, I'd rather just take them straight money line. But
plus 170.
It's one of those games I could see Texas winning by 30, and I can see Florida winning by 15, 14.
Yeah, I don't see the Texas winning by 30 outcome. Definitely don't see that. Just because I think Florida's D can stop them, and I haven't seen, like I said, I haven't seen anything from March. So like, what's he going to be able to do?
And this is only year 2 of the SEC, right? So
yeah, I mean,
Texas ain't gone to the swamp yet.
No, you're right. Yeah,
they're going to learn.
Yep.
This is one of those spots where you ain't playing in the Big 10 anymore or the Big 12 anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if your team's won in
Big 12. Yeah, Big 12, right? Yeah, Big 12.
Yeah,
Big 10.
That's what
this ain't the Big 12
them and Oklahoma came from.
Where your off week is playing Kansas State and wherever the hell Kansas State, but Kansas City. I don't know where they play.
K-State.
Yeah.
It ain't somewhere in Kansas.
It ain't. I hope so. It ain't playing at Kansas State. I mean, this is you're playing in the freaking swamp.
Yeah.
Like the Tim T. Like this was a dynasty. Like this is an SEC dynasty.
And those fans don't care if they're 1-3.
15 years ago,
they're showing out.
Yep.
So I don't know. Give me the Gators, man. And if this number gets any higher, like I literally just moved. It's 5.5. It literally just moved.
Yeah. Florida doesn't. Lagway doesn't throw 5 picks. They cover this.
I think this line jumps come Saturday morning with all the public money coming in on Texas, and I bet it almost gets to a touchdown. And if this gets to a touchdown, I might have a very large bet on the Gators. Like, I mean, you just have to.
Money line, right?
I mean, yeah, maybe. Plus 170 right now. I could get over 2 if the line moves to 7. So, I don't know. This seems very, very trappy for the public to be all over Texas. So,
yep.
But good game. Definitely going to be tuning in to see. We'll be flipping back between that one and the old Bama game.
Sure.
At the Pavilion.
Hopefully it'll be 34-0 Bama at halftime. We can quit watching.
Hopefully it's not 95 degrees outside.
It's supposed to be.
I think it's like in the 80s, so
great.
I think it's a little better.
All right. Miami at Florida State.
Sure. ABC game on Saturday night, 6:30.
Number 3 versus number 18. Florida State getting 4.5 at home. We're going to hear the war chant on repeat in this game, and it did not do Alabama any solids. I don't know. I kind of like Florida State in the spot. What do you think?
I think I was going to say the same thing.
A get-right game. They just lost to Virginia. Now, part of me obviously wants Florida State to win this game.
It would be big for Bama.
Because I think if Florida State doesn't lose last week to Virginia, Alabama's sitting at probably 7 right now in the college football ranking.
And Florida State's higher.
But yeah, and Florida State's sitting at 3, maybe 4, just
4 or
behind
5,
behind Miami. But Florida State loses that game, so Alabama's now sitting at 10 because that Georgia win obviously is legit, very very legit win. But yeah, Florida State didn't do too well. And rest in peace to who's the receiver that got trampled. He was an old Alabama guy.
Oh my God, we got to talk about that for a second. The greatest field storm I've ever seen in my life. Like it was as soon as that ball hit the ground, like there was probably 10,000 students on that
That's what
field.
happens. There's no barricade between the students and the field. I mean, imagine just like
They were legit on the field before the game was over.
just like
It was incredible.
Well, I don't think there's a barricade there. That's why I thought
No bushes.
I thought they stormed the field because they thought it was over because it wasn't overtime. It was an overtime game.
Yeah, I think so.
And I thought, oh, these idiots at Virginia, but I think it's because there's no barricades. So they all just started go. It's the game's about to be over.
I'm pretty sure you're right. I'm pretty sure they did think it was over. And they like started coming, and then like they stopped them, and then like they had to push them all back. I think because there's no way they were legit in the back of the end zone.
They were so close. It was like watching an intramural game or something, like warming up because they're one play away, like where like the guys like kind of like try to make a catch and they stumble and catch. They would have bodied 3 kids back there.
It was incredible. It was unbelievable.
Yep, it was. That was awesome. That was awesome watching that. I think we were here. Weren't we here?
Yeah, that was Friday night. No, well, we were back at your place.
Yep.
But it started here.
And some lucky fan got to flip off Castellanos.
Oh, that was great. The double bird just boom straight to him.
It wasn't a double bird. I thought it was a double bird, but he had his phone in the other hand because the picture came out.
He was recorded.
Putting it right in Castellanos' face.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great.
I like Florida State in a bounce back spot here. This is Miami's, second test of the year?
Yeah, they just played Florida. They played Notre Dame.
South Florida. So Notre Dame. But the Florida and South Florida, I'm delegitimizing at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Florida beats Texas.
But that just means Texas is the biggest frauds. But even the Notre Dame game at home, they only beat them by 3, right?
Who was the biggest frauds right now? Oh, wait, that's LSU. Sorry.
Yeah, probably.
Moved into number 1 spot, LSU. Go Tigers.
54.5. I kind of
53.5, I'm saying.
I kind of thought this would be at the 60 range.
Apparently, a lot of money's on the under. I don't know why, but
I mean, you had 60 in the Virginia game. They scored 95 million points. Every Florida State game's gone over so far.
Yeah, that is true.
Even the Alabama game.
Even the Alabama game that Bama cannot score. Yeah, I mean, I like the Seminoles too. Bounce back spot. Castellanos get it right.
Yep, I think if Florida State wants to salvage this season, they've got to have a good showing here.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. We didn't watch. I guess we watched some of that Florida State game. We watched some here. We were kind of.
If they don't want to blow the Alabama win season, they've got to win this game.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't.
Good point.
You're gonna lose to Virginia and then go lose to Miami, and all of a sudden have 2 losses already.
Jackson Dart.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Ole Miss.
So.
Yeah, give me the Seminoles.
I think this will be the best defense that. Hey, you know what? I think Notre Dame's defense is probably better. That's why I like the over. Take the over. Don't worry about it.
There you go.
But we're gonna hear the war chant for 3 straight hours.
Oh. Did they steal from the Chiefs, or did the Chiefs steal from them?
I don't know, but I tell you what, when you're down and all you hear is that fucking war chant for 3 straight hours, you just melt on your couch. I did that week 1. I was just like, dear God, help me.
Oh. Brandon hears that in his dreams.
And then last but not least, Mississippi State going to Texas A&M. Kind of a decent game. I mean, you got A&M's a 15-point favorite.
Yeah, the spread doesn't appear so, but I think when you look on the outside, like we talked earlier with Tennessee beating Mississippi State, I mean, and the Vanderbilts of the world, like they're no pushovers anymore. So
right,
the only thing is it is in College Station, so
yeah, that's going to be tough for Mississippi State.
No cowbells, so
it's a good spot for A&M to really show their legitimacy. I mean, they beat Auburn last week, but I don't know, as the weeks go by, Jackson Arnold and that team are starting to look a little more fraudulent every week.
Yeah.
Kind of one of the bottom feeders of the SEC.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
outside of that win, I guess they did beat Notre Dame. They did beat Notre Dame at Notre Dame.
Yeah, I guess yeah. So
Yeah, probably
I won, and they were
not.
dogs in that game.
But
so.
but this is also a spot. You just let up for a minute. You got to stay hungry.
That's true.
All of a
This
sudden,
this could be the Vanderbilt of last year game.
well, look at Tennessee last week. I guarantee you that was.
That's true too.
Yeah, this is our SEC game bye week and almost got nipped.
Yep. Can't be lackadaisical. So,
all right,
Aggie's got to come with a game plan.
I was seeing this on Twitter all day today, so I want to hear your rankings. The 4 games we just talked, rank the upsets 1 through 4, most likely to happen.
Most likely to happen?
Most likely the upsets to happen. Florida over Texas, Vandy over Bama, Florida State over Miami, Mississippi State over A&M.
Florida's got to be 1. Florida State's got to be 2. And I would... The other 2 are tough because I don't think either one's happening. But I probably Vandy because they just done it.
I saw a lot of Bama hate.
Really?
Same as last year.
Really? So they had, a lot of people hadn't won?
Everyone's like, pal, playing in Tuscaloosa is a lot different than playing in at Vanderbilt.
Yeah, I don't like either one of them. I don't like Vandy or Mississippi State, but I think Mississippi State just hasn't proven it, so I would put them last, and then Vandy third. Florida State would be second, and Florida upset would be the first.
Yeah, without being too square, just because if you look at the straight numbers, I think Florida State's my most likely to win straight up. Florida State, Florida.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then I would take Bama, then Texas A&M.
Yeah, Mississippi State's got to be the least likely to win that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just, I mean, they just haven't proven it. They haven't beat anyone.
Yep.
So once they do it, I mean, but I guess then again, Vanderbilt hasn't beaten anyone since whenever they beat Bama last year. So, well, they didn't leading up into that win, they hadn't beaten anyone, so no one expected it, and then boom, so just come out of nowhere. So maybe it happens.
Yep.
There's always one. Always one random one.
Guarantee you one of those teams is winning. One of those 4 dogs are winning for sure.
Oh, I get.
Maybe 2 of them.
Maybe both Florida teams winning.
Get right for Ron DeSantis' state.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Miami's in the state too. Never mind, that was stupid.
That's a good point too.
That was really stupid.
All right. What do you want to do for best bets this week? So Brandon has been atrocious.
Oh, it's been brutal. That's why part of the reason we switched to Thursdays recording instead of Tuesdays. I need some more time because
well then,
honestly, I may have given that LSU to win, and then all of a sudden Nussmeier's not playing, and it's like, well, what the hell? So,
all right, well then here you go. Here's your redemption. So pick 3 more for this week because we're recording Thursday.
3?
And then pick 3 like normal. And
okay.
if you go 0-3 again, then we'll change it up next week.
Okay, I got 2 off the bat.
All right,
I'm gonna go back to the well for one of them.
to the well.
For the first one, I don't even know what the number is. You may have to look it up. I'm taking the Memphis Tigers team total over.
Here we go.
They're playing Tulsa.
Don't even know the line.
Don't even know the line. All I know is the total's 54, the spread's 20, so that what? They're probably 30, 34, 33.
What are they in? The ACC? No, they're not. They're in the American, right?
Yeah. Arcus Conference US. Yeah.
7 on Saturday, huh?
Primetime game.
Prime time.
Under the lights of Memphis.
37.5, minus 125.
Wear your flak jackets.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh.
The
37.5.
I tell you what, actually,
Here we go.
take that back. Hold on. 37.5?
37.5, minus 125.
Yep, give me it.
All right. There it
38
is.
points. Best bet number 1.
Pick one.
Go Memphis.
Go Tigers.
Number 2, late game, 9:30 p.m.
Oh,
Duke.
boy.
The Duke Blue Devils in a basketball game here travel out to Cal to play the Golden Bears, right?
Oh, yeah. The Golden Bears.
The Golden Bears. Duke only getting 2.5 or only laying 2.5 points on the road in this game is insanity to me. I mean, obviously this is all about having to travel to Cal and play at, 9:30 at night. But this is the same spot as Syracuse last week. They had to travel to Syracuse as a 4-point road favorite, and they blow them out 38-3. Uh, they've beaten some good teams. They've beat North Carolina State's no slouch, 3.5-point favorite in that game. They've beat them by 12. Lost at Tulane, lost to Illinois, but we liked Illinois at that point. Still like Illinois. That was a huge bounce back spot. We didn't talk
Do
about
like
that
Illinois.
at all. But give me
Yeah,
the
we
blue.
should've.
Give me the blue, dude. Blue. Give me the Duke Blue Devils by 2.5. Bet number 2.
All right. Shooting threes from the arc.
We are shooting threes in the arc.
All right. You got a third?
Oh, kind of leaning one way here. Kind of leaning this crappy Big 12 game. Pick 3. Give me Michigan State, Nebraska over 49.5. Both teams seem like they're putting on points right now. Feels like they should be in the 50s, and it's not. So you know what? Let's go. Give me the boys to score some points in Nebraska and Lincoln.
All right. Mahomes Jr.
Dylan Raiola.
I like Mahomes Jr. better.
What just happened?
They fumbled on the 3.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. I wasn't going to interrupt your college football takes, but yeah, they fumbled on the 3. We're watching Thursday Night Football, and they fumbled on the 3. Kyron Williams put it on the ground. So double hurt.
Yeah, -2.
Oh yeah, they have
How about a
3.
safety?
They have 3 timeouts left.
How about a safety?
That wouldn't do nothing.
Get the ball back. What do you mean?
Yeah, but they would be up. They would still be down 1. All right. All right. Best bets from Brandon. The 3.
Memphis team total over 37.5. Duke -2.5. Michigan State, Nebraska over 49.5.
All righty.
Bounce back week is needed.
Yeah, absolutely. Need it.
We're
Hopefully the Thursday will bring some good juju.
we're gasping for air.
So, all right. Anything else? College football week 6.
Nope, roll tide. Roll tide, baby. We're back. We need to beat Vanderbilt, and we're back.
Next week's gonna be a big week. Got
Hey.
some
Blow out Vandy and
some
going undefeated.
got a guest speaker coming next week. Hopefully he joins us. Stay tuned for that. So check out the Spotify. That's where the audio will be. The TikToks will be up. And yeah, like and subscribe on YouTube if you're watching the vid. Appreciate it.
All right.
See you.